It's the Tony Tone Show on Muscatine's Vintage Sound 93.1 FM, kicking off the weekend together, and one of the best bands around, they've been doing it for years and years, is ZZ Top. Billy Gibbons originally supposed to be on the show, but he's not. However, this guy is, and I'm super excited to welcome Dusty Hill on the MPW Digital TV Celebrity Hotline. Let's grab him right over there. Hey, Dusty, how are you, man?
I'm fine, Tony. How are you?
I am great. So they told me you're on the tour bus right now. What part of the country are you in, man?
Somewhere. I'm up around Vermont.
Wow. So obviously you're heading to a show probably, right?
Actually, it's a day off. I'm parked. And so enjoying one of our rare days off.
I was going to say, Dusty, you guys in ZZ Top, there's really been no time off for a long time, right?
Yeah, well, we don't like to do it too much. We had a kind of a forced time off, an injury time off for a while back, but while we're out, we like to get with it and play as much as we can.
ZZ Top is on the road through November 12th. At that point, Dusty, will you get to slow down a little bit or go home or what?
Yeah, it's to be determined. I'll go home, and whether I stay there or not, it's another matter. But I'll go back home and then see what else we might get into,
Absolutely. ZZ Top, tonight at midnight. It's a live greatest hits album. Dusty, was that recorded at different shows, or was it all done in one night?
No, it was recorded over a number of years in different cities, different shows. The little extra thing you get with this is a couple of songs where Jeff Beck sat in with us and did a couple of songs, Rough Boy and 16 Tons, which is an unusual song. But it's over the years, and it has it over to the side, the cities it was in,
So I just played Rough Boy this morning. When it comes down to putting out a record like that, I mean, obviously, if you've seen ZZ Top live, you guys are able to capture that, that studio quality with these live shows. And I imagine that's very important for the band, isn't it?
Well, yeah. I mean, I assume people want to hear what they came to hear, And we play it a little bit different all the time, but it's maybe not noticeable to most people. But try to recreate the moment for them so they can enjoy seeing and hearing the song live. That's why we did this album.
I think it's great, and I know that people are going to enjoy it. I was just, I'm on the website, zztop.com, looking at the track list, and I love that, Dusty, you can get it as a vinyl set. And I talked to somebody about this the other day. It was Tommy Thayer from Kiss. We talked to him, and he's enjoying the vinyl resurgence. I wonder what your thoughts are on that, how it's come back around.
Yeah, well, I still call them records, so, or new album. I mean, that's just, I guess I'm going to always call it that. But it's fine by me. I like the disc. I like to see the artwork on the albums, and but any way you want to get it. As long as you get music to you, it doesn't matter to me.
So do you think that when you get something on vinyl, is the audio quality better in your opinion, or is it just the same with digital?
There's probably an argument both ways about that, and I got no dog in that fight. Our music is, I think, transfers to either one. It's not the Philharmonic, but it's not one guy with a guitar.
Mm-hmm.
It's somewhere in that vast region in between. So, yeah, that's probably an argument a lot of people can have. It depends on how much you faithful vinyl people or digital, whatever. It's cool with me.
I love that. That's a good approach, right? Because you're right. There are some people they just get absolutely crazy when you bring this topic up, Yeah,
it's like talking politics or religion,
Yeah, we have enough of that now, don't we? Dusty, what about the blues? ZZ Top has always had some blues infusion, and I wonder your thoughts on the state of people playing the blues in 2016. I had seen that Billy was just photographed with someone that I'm a fan of. That's Robert Randolph, and he kind of plays the blues. Are there any young players that you can identify that are kind of trying to carry on playing the blues?
I'm sure there are a lot of them that I don't know. And, we were obviously heavily influenced by that early on, and it stayed with us. And I hope, those songs, even though the people are gone, those songs are still around. And, it's worth listening to and seeing if you want to dip your toe into that water. There's plenty of players. I can't name one or two, but I can tell you there's plenty of people around that can carry on the tradition.
When it comes to the ZZ Top shows and the set list, Dusty, is that something that is consistent each night? How often do you guys change it? Do you look for tracks that maybe folks aren't super familiar with along with the hits? What's that process like?
Well, we've been fortunate enough to be around a long time, so we have a lot of material, and we can't do everything. There's not time on stage, so we try to hit the high marks for the people. And, there's sprinkle with other ones that, songs that, we just like playing, I think when you see someone live, you want to hear what you want to hear. You get Leonard Skinner, you better hear Freebird somewhere. With us, there's a few songs, that you definitely are going to hear. Maybe a few, but we like to keep some surprises too.
Has it ever come up in a conversation with the rest of the guys, Dusty, where you thought maybe one of these tours or one of these shows you would, and correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know if you've done this or not, where ZZ Top would hit the stage and play an album front to back, like Eliminator, for instance. It seems some groups are doing that. Bruce Springsteen's doing that on his tour, playing The River all the way through. Has that come up yet for ZZ Top?
Yeah. It must have. We talk about everything so much, but I'm not sure. We talked about doing, through the years, since it's been over 45 years, sprinkling that. But I think we kind of do that anyway. But no, we haven't really talked about doing an album straight through. I don't know. You could just play the record, in my opinion.
That's very true. Yeah, and we try and do that. We have 100% local control of our playlist at this radio station, so we have a healthy amount.
That's great.
Yeah,
great.
It's so rare, Dusty. So we might have 50 ZZ Top songs and play them all. So it's nice to have that ability. You
don't see a lot of that around much anymore.
Unfortunately, I want to ask you a question that's not music related. So Dusty, I've tried to grow a beard. It gets to the point where it gets itchy and I shave it. Can you give me some advice on growing the beard? And you just got to let it go, huh?
You just got to dig in your heels and let it get past that stage. Put a little beard oil on there.
Is that the secret? And what about dealing with my wife who says it looks a little gnarly, but I know that it would look good eventually? What do I have to tell her?
I don't know. My wife's never seen me without mine, so I've never had that problem.
Oh, man. Well, I might have to give it another shot because I think I could pull it off. It certainly wouldn't look as good as yours, but the beard oil is good advice.
Yeah, that wasn't around when I first grew my beard, but I would assume it would help you through the rough times.
Oh, well, listen, sir, ZZTop.com. I want everybody to see you guys. You're in Chicago on September 17th at the Rosemont Theater, which is a short drive for us. And ZZ Top tonight at midnight, the live greatest hits album available. And we want everybody to grab that. Dusty Hill, thank you for the time this morning, friend.
You bet, amigo.
We'll talk to you soon, okay? Take care.
Adios.
Bye.